Welcome to humanity. This is our one.
Whatever it takes, we got to say whatever it takes is what it took.
This is Brock Lesnar, and you're listening to FightNet Radio.
Hi, this is Manny Pacquiao. I'll fight anybody on FightNetRadio.com.
But it's a fact. You know what I mean? How dare them even challenge me, these fighters? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? With their primitive boxing skills. You know what I mean? They're as good as dead.
Hey everyone, welcome to FightNet Radio. Lehana Chantrulapache, bringing you the wonderful world of boxing because you want to hear our opinions for whatever reason possible. And I'm supposed to stop saying that.
I was like, damn, that took like 5 seconds.
I'm fascinated. I do listen to the show back, and perhaps I'm a hard critic on myself, but man, if somebody told me to listen to this show, I go, what the fuck are these monkeys talking about?
You got to be a fan, I think. You can only be a fan of the sport to listen to this. I don't bring too much else. You do, Lee. I know I don't. I only know boxing, Lee, and sometimes I don't even know that.
Well, that's all that matters because it's a... Wait, I don't want to break the news to you. It's a boxing show.
I know I get people's blood flowing on these fights, though. I do know that.
I don't think it takes... I got to stop saying I've noticed a lot of ums out of my part. I'm going to stop the ums. So I personally think that the people who listen to the show outside of your family are listening for any reason to comment and to debate anything anyway. So it's all kind of relative, I guess. And we are talking the wonderful world of boxing, and we are talking about the biggest news of the week. And fortunately, yes, we're a day late with putting the show out, so everybody, I know nobody sends emails, so just, calm down. You get the show for free. I don't put commercials on. If you don't like the show, you can go, there are plenty of boxing shows. I think Steve Kim does like 5 different boxing shows, so you can go pick one of those. Or you can read Dan Refill's. I'm supposed to call Dan Rayfield now Dan Refill because Andrew thinks that's a funny joke. So now we have a new inside joke for the 5 regular listeners. So please note in your little book, Dan Rayfield will now be referred to as Dan Refill. That makes you happy, doesn't it?
That's a good one, Lee.
So hi everyone, welcome to FightNet Radio. Here's how the show works. We talk about news. Andrew says something in regards to being a diehard fanatical fan and writer of boxing, and I say stupid, tasteless, funny things. That's my job. I've been doing it that way for 10 years. And apparently nobody's going to stop me. And currently I'm not getting thrown off the internet. And if you're wondering if you can get thrown off the internet, I have proven you can get thrown off the internet. There is a way to do it. But I digress. Let's start with the biggest news, which actually happened today. They have made it official. T-Mobile will house on September 16th, Canelo versus Triple G.
Yeah, you knew it was going to go to Las Vegas, Lee. Come on. Too much money involved in this fight. You got a lot of countries interested in this one. There's only one place. I haven't been to the T-Mobile. Have you been to T-Mobile yet?
I have been to the T-Mobile, and not for anything good, I might add.
What do you think
okay,
on it, though?
For the longtime listeners of this show, everybody knows that I am a somewhat fanatical fan of pro wrestling. So I went there for, I want to say Extreme Rules or TLC or one of those things. And it's big. I mean, it's a really big arena. I mean, and I'm spoiled because I think the biggest thing you've ever been to is like Oracle, right?
What are you talking about?
That's the biggest arena you've been to.
Yeah. No, I've been to Las Vegas.
Well, you haven't been to T-Mobile.
No.
Follow me on that.
I've not been to
Oracle,
T-Mobile.
Oracle is what, 12,000 seats?
No, they got to be more than that, Lee. Maybe that's what an Andre Ward fight will do there, but no, it's probably around 17,000, I would think, bro.
Okay, so when you go the next size up, you're talking about like a Staples Center, where it's basically a four-story building with seating. And then when you talk about T-Mobile, it's spread out and up. It's really tall too.
Okay.
It's one of those. It's big. It's
Well,
big.
this is the biggest fight. This is the biggest fight it's ever held. We'll see what it looks like when it happens. I'm more of a casino guy. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not really into the whole arena outside of the casinos. I like the fact that when the fight's over, you're done with your work, you get to walk right back into the casino. So, but we'll see how it does. Once I get back to Vegas, Lee, if I ever
You're not allowed to go to Vegas. Like,
I know.
The truth. No, the truth is, I'm online today because all of you are going to want to know what the prices are like. There's only one hotel you can stay at right now that makes any sense.
Oh,
and
that weekend sold out.
Oh, it was sold out.
Yeah.
When they were talking about doing it.
Mayweather had that weekend sold out a long time ago.
So,
everyone thought the 50-0.
Yeah, and for those of you wondering, everything right around the arena, $300 a night already, and they didn't even make it official till today.
Right.
You're going to have to go to downtown. You're going to have to stay at something like the D or at the Grand, but you're going to be in downtown at the very least. If you want to stay at the Luxor for a shithole 3-star pyramid-looking piece of crap, and go, and have a bedspread that's got somebody else's protein wrap all over it. I mean, that's just how I feel when I'm at the. It's amazing that Oracle is surrounded by some crappy ass hotels. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some really nice hotels around it too, and the really nice hotels like the Mandalay Bay are going to want $350 a night for that weekend. So. I'm just telling you guys how it is. You're going to be off strip. You got to look at the Rio. You got to look at the Palms. You got to look at the Hard Rock, the Westgate, if you want to get yourself a deal. Now, if you're not on a budget and you don't give a shit about your money and you just want to fucking throw it out the window, I'm just telling you, I was at the Mandalay Bay this weekend at $90 a night and in one of the new rooms. You're going to tell me that on the weekend of September 16th, I got to pay 3 times as much? That's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And people will pay it. That's reality. Andrew, on the other hand, has a timeshare that he's apparently never going to use again.
They're making good money off of us right now, huh?
You've already skipped years, haven't you?
We just roll them over. We just roll over the points. They don't go anywhere. Yeah, like if anything, they'll give us a Disneyland trip or something if we have to use them.
I'll try to accept that as a correct answer.
Oh, it is a correct answer. No, sir. We get to roll our points over, and then we turn them into money, basically. You just got to spend it like in a traveling situation.
I think this should be your first fight back, and we should go have a dinner night fight. I'll buy dinner.
I know you. Hey.
We should have a Fight Net Radio fan dinner. Like, you can bring your 5 cousins who listen to the show.
Oh, shit.
Right? You can do a caravan from Oakland.
No.
And we'll all go to a buffet. I'll bring, it's Oscar, so it's going to be live stream on my laptop, right? So I'll bring the laptop. We'll go to a buffet. We'll get there about 5 and we'll stay till about 10 and eat food and be dicks. I'll even open bar it, Andrew.
Yeah, I won't drive to Vegas. No, sir.
Oh, you're such a bitch.
Yep, I can't do it.
Wait, you hear that?
I've only heard bad things about
everybody
that.
Listen to the radio closely. Listen to your earphones. Press your ears up against the speakers closely. You hear that? Those are Andrew's testicles screaming as they die. Now, by the way, that joke was really fucking funny for Andrew's cousins, who just thought that was the funniest fucking thing they ever heard. And they're going to bust his balls about it forever. They're going to, like, put their ear to his balls and go, yeah, they're screaming.
No, they're not.
Okay, Andrew's cousins.
I don't think I have one cousin that will do that, Lee.
Do you? Will he actually put his ear to your balls and go?
No, I said no. He will not do that.
How many tats does he have? Does he have a tat on his neck? Be honest.
Are you ready?
Does he have a tat on his neck?
Oh, I do have one in the family. Yeah, I do got a cousin with a tat on his neck. Damn.
That's
just when I
50-150. There's always got to be one.
They got one. I do.
So, I know we're not on topic, but we'll stay off topic.
Yeah, we'll try.
I got a little bit of time to kill before I get my daughter out of gymnastics. I'm on dad detail today. And I'm a little loopy from the sauna. So this question was debated to me, Andrew. So you're dating someone. You're a girl. Just go with it. Right?
Okay.
And the guy that you're in love with, after a little bit of time, is starting to lose his hair. And you realize under his hairline, you're starting to see full-blown tattoos, that his whole head is tattooed.
Uh-huh.
What do you...
Yes.
Are you okay with the head tattoos?
Oh, well, it matters. It depends on what the tattoos are.
Right? That's what my lady said. She brought up the whole, that's a person who's like legit 5150. That's the real deal. You don't tattoo your scalp unless you're the real deal.
Yep. Yes, sir.
She goes, I draw the line at the neck. I said, good to know that those guys could pop up from your past. And that I'm taking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Jeez. I can just see Big Hank getting out of jail, or whatever the fuck his name is. Getting out of jail. I am out of jail now, bitch.
Hey, talk about out of jail. Didn't War Machine get life today? There you go.
God.
There's
He should. As he should. And
yeah, he fucking blew that one. He had like 40-something charges. You ain't getting out of that.
Well, here's my question. So now that ex-porn chick is severely damaged and like trying to have a normal life, wouldn't you say that's like right in my wheelhouse? Like I should drop my girl and go chase this one down.
You're stupid.
Right? She's like that's... The one I'm currently with is like far too normal. Like I need to up my drama game and get something that's completely damaged. Just saying it out loud. So, Andrew, you want to talk about boxing?
Yes, sir.
By the way, any of you who listen to the show, I don't even know how the fuck you listen to this show. I'm fascinated. Fascinated, especially when we spend most of the football season talking about the Raiders. Or the lack of the Raiders.
Oh, we can't have Raider updates anymore, Lee.
Why not?
Mark Davis said no more updates on the stadium situation.
Oh.
Yeah, not a good sign.
Yeah.
Because there's no progress. All they keep reporting is how nothing's getting done. They got a lot of surveys. They've got a lot of people's hands still to shake, and Mark Davis is tired of the media reporting it.
Andrew! This just in! Andrew! This just in! Sorry, I just thought I'd do that.
I was
gonna try to work on voices and stuff for the new year, and
yeah.
all I can do is really Keanu Reeves, a bad Christian Bale in Batman, and I can do Harold Letterman, kinda. So I was kind of doing the old-timey news guy. This just in, kids! Coming off the newswire, official 9 hours ago, Sky Sports Boxing is breaking the big news. Joshua versus Klitschko has been signed. The venues are being considered. How'd I do?
Not too bad. Good news break.
Was that like the old-timey boxing thing?
Yeah, I think it went over the radio good. Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, there you go. That's big news. See, we waited a whole day, you fucks, and you found out.
These guys had to wait 15 minutes for that. Sorry about that.
Triple G, and you got Klitschko Joshua. Now, if we'd done the show on Sunday, you would not get both of those updates. Think of it that way. If we were actually, meticulous and actually cared about getting the show out every, Sunday.
Oh, I was up, Lee. I'll tell you, I was up. I was ready.
No, Andrew was ready.
Yeah, I was.
Vegas. So
5 cups later. Oh, I can't do the show. Oh, geez, thanks, bro.
Cups. It was 36.
It was
minutes.
5 cups.
36. You down 5 cups at 36 minutes. You need to just chill.
I do. I gotta look up stories. I gotta look up. Sometimes I rewatch fights. I'm up about 6:30 in the morning.
To the big scoops that Andrew has handed us from the other day. I'm gonna look these up. He actually wrote these up. So let's start with Steve.